Hello students, today we are gonna start our new topic of magnetic effect of current and magnetism. So in previous lectures we have discussed about when a charged particle moves in uniform magnetic field, then a force acts on that charged particle and this force is called magnetic force or Lorentz force. Similarly, we have discussed about when a current carrying conductor is placed in uniform magnetic field, then again magnetic force acts on that conductor which tries to deflect that conductor. So in today's lecture we are going to discuss about what happens when a current carrying coil is placed in uniform magnetic field. So whenever a coil is placed in uniform magnetic field carrying current, so a torque acts on that coil. And what is the tendency of torque? Torque always tries to rotate anything. So due to this torque, this coil starts to rotate and this torque tries to bring this coil parallel to magnetic field. So there are many daily life appliances based on that principle like fan or motor of fan or many electrical devices which rotates due to current. So these all are based upon torque acting on a current carrying coil. So today we are going to discuss torque acting on a current carrying coil in uniform magnetic field. So students, now consider we have two poles of a magnet, N pole and S pole. So direction of magnetic field will be from N pole to S pole. Also we have suspended a coil PQRS between these poles. Length of this coil is L and width of this coil is P. And I current is flowing through this coil and direction is from PQR to S. So this is the pictorial view. I have drawn a front view here. So when you will see it from front, you will see point P and S. These point P and S. So this segment makes theta degrees from perpendicular to magnetic field. So in previous lectures we have discussed that force acting on a conductor in magnetic field F is equals to ILB sin theta, where theta is the angle between magnetic field and direction of current. So I have taken this theta already here. So now I will take phi except of theta. So I will write where phi is angle between direction of current and magnetic field. So first I will take just one segment PQ. So suppose force acting on segment PQ is FPQ. Then what will be the value of FPQ? ILB sin phi. But you can clearly see here in segment PQ, direction of current is in that direction and direction of magnetic field is that direction. So these are perpendicular to each other. So we can take here theta is equals to 90 degree and sin 90 is equals to 1. So FPQ will be ILB. Then we will take segment QR. So consider force acting on segment QR is FQ1. So you can see here direction of current in QR is in that direction and direction of magnetic field is also in same direction. So when direction of current is in the direction of magnetic field, then this angle will be 0 degree. Then it will be ILB sine 0 and value of sine 0 is 0. Then F QR is equals to 0. So no force will act on this segment. Now we will take segment RS. So consider force acting on this RS is FRS. So FRS will be equal to ILB sin phi, and you will see the direction of current is in that direction. Direction of magnetic field is perpendicular direction. So this phi will be again 90 degree. So FRS will be equal to ILB, and value of that sin 90 is 1. So from these conditions you will see that maximum force acting on that coil will be ILB in both the cases. So first note it down, then we will find how much torque will act on that coil. So now we will see torque acting on that coil. So formula of torque is equals to force into perpendicular distance. So force we have already found out. So now we will find perpendicular distance. So find perpendicular distance. I take a point O here. So perpendicular distance will be this OP. So torque will be F into OP. So first we will find this OP. So we can use in triangle POS using sin theta is equals to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So sin theta will be, what is the perpendicular here? If this angle is theta, then this angle also be theta. So perpendicular is OP and hypotenuse is this PS, which is B. So we will get OP is equals to B sin theta. So now we will put both values in this equation. So tau is equals to force. What is the value of force? ILB. And perpendicular distance OP is equals to B sin theta. Then tau will be I, and I will put these two together, L into B sin theta. So L is length of that coil, B is width of that coil. So L into B will become area of coil, which is A. So tau will be I AB sin theta. So first note it, then we will apply some conditions. So first condition, if number of turns is smaller, we consider that number of turns in this coil is n. Then formula will be tau is equals to Ni AB sin theta. Second condition, if theta is equals to 0 degree. If theta will be 0 degree, then this coil will be perpendicular to the magnetic field. So we'll put 0 in this equation and we'll find tau is equals to ni ab sin 0, and value of sin 0 is 0. Then tau is equals to 0. So we can find that when coil is perpendicular to magnetic field, then no torque will act on the coil. And now condition number 3. If theta is equals to 90 degrees, if this theta is 90 degree, then this coil will be parallel to the magnetic field. So we put tau is equals to n I ab sin 90. So tau will be n I a, which will be maximum. So we can conclude that when coil is parallel to magnetic field, then torque acting on coil is maximum. So students, note it down. So we have discussed that force acting on segment PQ and RS is F, PQ is I, L, V. Also F, RS is I, L, P. But we haven't discussed about direction of this force. So first we will discuss about direction of this force PQ. So this force PQ is acting in this segment. So in this segment we can apply right hand palm rule. So direction of magnetic field is in that direction towards finger, and direction of current is towards the thumb. So now magnetic force will act on that segment, and direction of force will be perpendicular to both thumb and fingers and will be inward from the plane. So direction of force will be in inward direction. So it is F, PQ, it will act inwards. And now we discuss about FRS. So in this segment you can see that direction of current is in that direction. So we will apply again right hand palm rule. Direction of current in that direction, direction of magnetic field is in that direction. So direction of magnetic field will be perpendicular outwards from the plane. So magnetic force will act on this segment will be perpendicular outward, FRS. So it is outward. So you can clearly see here two forces are acting and both are equal but in opposite direction. So this will create a torque and this torque will rotate this coil in this direction. And this is the working of a DC motor. But we will discuss in that 10th chapter. Today's lecture will end here. Thank you.